Hi, hola, namaste. My name is Piyush Rastogi and welcome back to my channel. For those who haven't subscribed to my channel, please do subscribe because I bring two videos every week speaking about my life in Brazil and things that people do not know about this beautiful country called Brazil. And in today's video, I'm gonna talk about 7 habits of Brazilians that I found a little strange. And I would like to thank Alini for suggesting me this idea. And just like her, if you have other ideas for me, like that are going to be interesting to post about or to know about, please do drop it in the comments or you can send it on my Instagram. For those who do not know my Instagram, it's here. The first habit of Brazilians that I found a little weird is their obsession with taking showers. I do not know why, but Brazilians are kind of obsessed with taking showers. Yes, average Brazilians or most of the Brazilians, they love to take at least 2 showers a day, and that too sometimes with hot water. And it doesn't matter if it is winters, it doesn't matter what class they come from or where do they live in Brazil, they are kind of obsessed with taking shower. In fact, Leticia has told me several times that a lot of Brazilians, when they travel in Europe or even some colder places, in the extreme winters, they want to take at least 2 showers a day. This is something that I found really weird. It reminds me of kind of my childhood because my mom, she's kind of obsessed with me taking showers. So whenever I think of this, like I think Brazilian moms, they really love to teach their kids to take shower. The next habit that I find really strange about Brazilians is related to how they purchase things here in Brazil. So in Brazil, firstly, you would not see a lot of people using cash. I think it is probably because of the security, like people don't like to carry a lot of cash with them. So they usually use a lot of credit cards and debit cards. Like every single place, be it like a supermarket, be it like a small shop near your house, be it your bakery, be it electronics, be it in restaurant, you will not see a lot of people using cash. And if you see, it would be really rare or at very safe places. Adding on to that habit, Brazilians love installments. I mean, it is so interesting and at the same time it's kind of weird. Like even if you go to a shopping mall and you see the shops there, they will not promote like, oh, this item is for this price. They will put, oh, you can pay this item in these many installments without paying any additional charge. So they literally promote that you buy that product in installments. Not like you can buy this product for discounted price. They push you to buy in installments. And this is not fixed to expensive items. In Brazil, you can buy a 50 reais product also in installments. Even in supermarkets, for example, if you're paying 50 reais for the groceries that you bought, they will ask you, oh, do you wanna pay in installments? I mean, this is insane because they really love installments, and this was really weird for the first time whenever I came. Then I'm like, yeah, exactly, this face. Next habit that I'm gonna talk about is a habit which is kind of opposite of what Indians do. So in Brazil, people really love to stand in queues and they kind of like it. Like, I don't know, in India, it's kind of opposite. Like people there really hate being in queues or people take every chance if they can somehow cut the lines. And here in Brazil, it's opposite. People really are very patient. They love to stay in lines. They can stay in lines for even hours. Like, for example, I have been to a restaurant. That restaurant was having a line for almost 2 hours and we patiently waited. I mean, I had to wait because I was with them. But Brazilians, they're very okay being in queues. And in airports also, you would see this, that they will patiently wait in queues to get into their seat. And this is something that I find really weird because in India, people do not like to stay in queues and here it's totally opposite. The next habit that I'm going to talk about is related to the washroom. So like in European countries already, you do not see the water hose. So that is also there in Brazil. But because I've never lived abroad, so for me, whenever I came to Brazil for the first time, this was really shocking that you don't have a water hose like to clean, to clean. So in Brazil, you don't see water hose in the washrooms most of the time. And sometimes you would find, like, if it is a hotel or if it's a place which is really fancy, you might find the water hose there. And adding on to it, the second thing is that in Brazil, they do not throw the paper towels that you use for wiping your ass. They do not throw it in the pot. They have a proper dustbin for it. And in some places, like if you're going to some public washrooms, like in the restaurant or in the shopping mall, they literally have it written on the walls: do not throw the paper towel in the pot. Please throw in the dustbin. So for me, whenever I saw this for the first time, I was like, wow, you guys are really different, For me, it was a little strange because I am not used to it. Like in India, you use the washroom, you throw it in the pot and you flush it down. That's it. But seeing this culture here, and it's not like only in one or two places, everywhere it is. So for me, it was really strange to see this. The next habit is about their personal hygiene. Yes, Brazilians are obsessed with personal hygiene. Like in India, if you're eating a samosa or if you're eating pizza, you just go grab it with your hand and you eat it, right? Or in India, in fact, sometimes you eat most of your food also with the hand. For Brazilians, this kind of is gross. And for me, it was opposite. Like when I see Brazilians eating, I find it a little weird because here, people use so much of napkins. So in Brazil, people, whenever they are eating even like something like samosa, so they have this pastel, which is like Brazilian version of samosa. So to eat that pastel, they will first give you wrapped in a paper, and then not just wrapping the paper, they will give you a lot of paper napkins to eat that pastel. Same way, if you are eating a coxinha or pão de queijo, you would see people grabbing it with a paper napkin. I was like, dude, you have two hands, just grab it with the hand. But here, people really love to use paper napkins and they don't like to get their hands greasy or dirty. And even pizza, they don't eat pizza with their hand. Like some of the Brazilians nowadays, they have started eating. But people in Brazil, they use fork and knife to cut the pizza and eat slice by slice. So for me, this was one weird habit that I found. Like, how can people be so particular about not using their hand while eating, And I think a lot of Brazilians think the otherwise for Indians. That how come Indians, they can eat everything with their hands. So for me, it was really funny that when I saw this type of habit in Brazilians. I don't know why I'm laughing, but this video is really making me relive all of those moments that I've seen people doing this. So speaking of personal hygiene, Brazilians, they're really good with personal hygiene. And I kind of think that some of it is good if Indians also have this. Brazilians, they are obsessed with brushing their teeth. Some of them, they are so obsessed that they carry a pocket brush and toothpaste to their work. Like they go have lunch and sometimes they eat it inside the office or sometimes they go out like in some restaurant or so. They eat there and they brush their teeth just after their meal. So we use mouth freshener or we eat like something which removes the smell. But in Brazil, they literally go and brush their teeth in the washroom, which is kind of very weird because let's say you're using a public washroom and you enter the washroom and you see somebody brushing their teeth. So for me, whenever I saw this for the first time, I was like, really? Like the guy didn't brush in the morning or he cannot go and brush in the night when he goes back. So whenever I saw this habit, it was really weird for me. This brings to the end of the video. Please drop me in the comment which habit do you think is a little weird about Indians or about Brazilians that you found in this video. And also, if you like this video, please do share it with your friends and family. It will help me to reach out to more audience, and I am really enjoying this new phase of creating content. So if you will share, if you will subscribe to my channel, it will really boost my confidence to create more videos. Thank you so much for watching this video. Like I said in the start, please, if you have some recommendation or if you have like some ideas for me to post about, please do drop it in the comments, or you can Instagram me. I'll be really happy to see some new faces commenting and giving me ideas. Thank you so much for watching this video. Namaste.